How's everyone doing? This is Cody, and now that it is the first day of December, I'm going to be showing off my entire Christmas movie collection. I always enjoy doing these videos every year just to show how much my collection has grown throughout the years. Plus, for anyone who didn't see my video last year, they can see this video and see the movies that I have. Now, I'm going to divide this up into two parts. Part 1 will be me showing off my Blu-rays and my DVDs, and Part 2 will be me showing off my VHSs. I'll probably post Part 2 tomorrow. But anyway guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now the first two films I'm going to be talking about are, without a doubt, in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. The first film is probably my favorite film. It's two movies that I grew up watching, and they were films that I watched every day. Back in my childhood, and I still absolutely love watching them. They're the movies that I just can't wait to watch them around December and Christmas time, and that is Home Alone and Home Alone 2. Now this is my Home Alone shelf that has all the different editions that I own of the first film and the second, but Home Alone and Home Alone 2 are definitely in my top favorite Christmas movies and my favorite films of all time in general. I know a lot of people hate Home Alone 3, but I've always enjoyed it. I don't think it's a great movie, but I think it's underrated as far as sequels goes. And as for the other two, not big fans of them, but the first two films are definitely my top favorite films of all time. And Home Alone 3 is underrated in my opinion. I will be doing a video showing off all of my Home Alone editions later on this month. So I'm not going to get into any of those, but yeah, Home Alone 1 and 2. Just absolute favorites. Alright, now we're going to move on over here and show off. I got my movie stacked up right here so it'll be easier for me to show. And the first thing I'm going to show off is this original television Christmas classic DVD set. This comes with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Frosty the Snowman, and Frosty Returns, and the Little Drummer Boy. This also comes with a CD that has some Christmas songs from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I really like this packaging. It reminds me of a classic Christmas hardback book, as you can see. And there's artwork behind the disc, so I'm not going to open it up, but it is a really nice set. And, it's one that I really like. I prefer it over some of the other sets that I've seen, the Christmas classic. But of course, Rudolph and Santa Claus is Coming to Town. These are movies that these are classics that are on every year on Christmas time, and I just wanted to own them. Alright. Now another holiday classic is Frosty's Winter Wonderland. Now I've always kind of wondered, on every DVD and Blu-ray release of Frosty the Snowman, it always contains Frosty Returns. Now although I do enjoy Frosty Returns, I think that this one is a much better and truer sequel than Frosty the Snowman. I really do enjoy Frosty's Winter Wonderland, and I always wondered why they don't include that on any of the DVD and Blu-ray releases of the original Frosty. They always include Frosty Returns, which, like I said, I enjoy Frosty Returns, but I just think that this is a much truer sequel. Alright. Now next one, this is one film I don't hear a whole lot of people talk about. It's I'll Be Home for Christmas. I've done a review of this actually on my channel, which you guys can check out. But I really do enjoy this one. It's I wouldn't call it a classic, but it's a favorite of mine to watch around Christmas time. So yeah, if you want to know more about this, recommend checking out my review. I did read on the schedule for ABC Family, or not ABC Family. It's what they're called now is a Freeform, but they're playing this on their 25 Days of Christmas special. So if you see it, I recommend checking it out. All right. Now this next one right here is a true Christmas classic, and it's A Christmas Story. Now this movie really does capture, when you're a little kid and there's that one present that you want. It's one present you want more than anything. You ask Santa for it, you write a letter to Santa, you ask your parents about it, and it's just that one gift that it's the one thing you want for Christmas, and that movie really captures it. And this one is Ralphie, and he wants the Red Ryder BB gun. There's so many timeless scenes in this movie, like of course when Flick gets his tongue stuck to the pole, and the leg lamp scene, and Ralphie in his bunny outfit. This is a timeless Christmas classic and probably one of the greatest Christmas movies of all time. I even think that it is the greatest Christmas movie of all time. So Christmas Story is a true classic. I do plan on picking this up on Blu-ray, but this is a really nice edition. It's a 2-disc set. And I really like the colors, you know, the green and the red. It's very, very Christmassy. Now, the next one is not a great movie, but I still enjoy it. Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights. You know, I know there's a lot of inappropriate and just immature humor in it, like stuff that you would expect from Adam Sandler, but I've always been a fan of him. Not so much as newer films, but I enjoy this one. I think that it does have some good heart in it, and it's just one to just, you know, just enjoy. I wouldn't recommend it next to like the other films I'm showing off, but I do enjoy it for what it is. Now this next movie is one I highly recommend, and it's one that I think a lot of people know about. Jack Frost and Michael Keaton. Just a great movie. There are some moments in it that I think will make you cry the first time you see it. I remember when I was a kid, I never cried to this movie, but it did make me feel pretty sad when I first saw it. But yeah, this is a great film, and I'm wondering why isn't this movie on Blu-ray? Because I know there's a lot of people that enjoy this film, and I think it really deserves a nice Blu-ray treatment. But yeah, Jack Frost. Now, next one, Jingle All The Way with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and this is another one of those, you know, stories about a kid who really wants a great gift for Christmas. And in this one, you know, it's the Turbo Man, Arnold Schwarzenegger's son. He wants a doll, and it's the most popular Christmas doll of the year. And, you know, Arnold, he's going around every single store and he can't find it. And just all the craziness that he gets into trying to find this doll. I'm sure a lot of people have seen this movie, but I just thought I'd just talk a bit about it. Now, next one is the new version of A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey, which I personally really enjoy this one. I didn't enjoy it as much as the other film they did, which I'll show off when I show off my Blu-rays, but I do enjoy this one. You know, I think it was a good adaptation of the classic story. And then we have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and the Island of Misfits Toys. I've only watched this once, and I thought it was okay for what it was. It's definitely nothing, you know, like the original classic, but it's an enjoyable animated, you know, just some fun to pop in. And then we have Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Now, I really enjoy this one. I think I enjoy this more than I think I should enjoy it. I know it's silly and everything, but I think, again, this one's got a lot of good heart. And it's one that I always enjoy watching every year. So Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. Now, these next two are DVDs that have some short, you know, like 15, 20-minute short films and cartoons. This first one is called The Snowman. This is not really one that I would recommend, because in this one, the Snowman, he comes to life, and he's like an evil snowman, and that's what he looks like. You know, he's got fangs and everything. It's not something that I would recommend little kids watching. But this one also has the shanty where Santa Claus lives, and Jingle Bells, and Somewhere in Dreamland. Those are the Christmas classics that are on this DVD, and like I said, they're just short, really short, old classic cartoons. Same thing with this one, the classic Holiday Tales. Again, you know, kind of one of those cheap DVDs they used to get at the Dollar Tree. And this one has several just very old classic Christmas short films, which I enjoy. Next one we have is The Nutcracker. I have not watched it yet, so I can't say much about it, but I'm looking forward to watching it this year. And the last DVD is The Nightmare Before Christmas. Absolutely love this one. This is one film I really don't need to talk about, but yeah, this is one film that I love watching around Halloween and Christmas. I consider it more of a Halloween movie than a Christmas movie, but I still enjoy watching it both times of the year. And now, I'm going to talk about the Blu-rays. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the other film that the makers of A Christmas Carol did, and that is The Polar Express. In my opinion, this is a new Christmas classic. I've talked about this movie multiple times, and I love this film. Ever since I first saw it, this movie really captures Christmas for me. This is a beautiful film in my opinion, and it's definitely one that I would watch every year. And it's one that I think has become a new holiday classic, because I know that you know, ABC Family or Freeform, they play it all the time, every year on the 25 Days of Christmas, and I think that this film has truly become a great Christmas classic. Another one that I think has become a Christmas classic is How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. I really do enjoy this one as well. I know that it gets so overplayed, though. I don't watch it as much because they play it all the time on Freeform's 25 Days of Christmas, but I still enjoy it. And the last thing I got, I actually picked this up at Black Friday, and it's the original Christmas Classics Blu-ray set that comes with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Frosty the Snowman and Frosty Returns. This is a 2 DVD set, 2 Blu-ray set. The only one that doesn't come on this, that comes in the original Christmas Classic, is a Little Drummer Boy. And I was a bit disappointed that it didn't come with that one. But I do know that there's another Blu-ray set that does come with the Little Drummer Boy, as well as 2 other Christmas favorites that I can't remember. But from what I read in reviews, the Little Drummer Boy doesn't look that great on Blu-ray. It looks just like a slightly better version of the DVD. So I'm really not, so I'm happy with just having the Little Drummer Boy on DVD. But the main ones that I wanted on Blu-ray was Rudolph, Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and Frosty the Snowman. So I'm happy to have this set. And like I said, I got this at Black Friday for $10, which is great because buying these separately, they're $10 by themselves. So you'd be spending about $30 instead of getting, for all 3 of them separately. Or you can get this for $10, or I think this is about $13, and then the set that has the Little Drummer Boy and the other 2 is about $20. So you're better off getting the box set than you are buying them separately. But yeah, this is a nice little set. They could have done a lot better with the DVD package because the thing that's on the artwork that's on the 2 DVDs is the same that's on the front of the box. But anyway, guys, that is it. That is part 1 of my Christmas movie collection, and part 2 I'll be showing off all my VHSs. So anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think about all the classic Christmas films and that I showed off in this video. And let me know what is your favorite Christmas movie. Feel free to leave me a comment down below. Anyway, guys, thanks everyone for watching. Part 2 will be up tomorrow, like I said, and I'll see you guys in the next video.